Joshua 1 literally gives us a blueprint for success and prosperity, and almost nobody follows it. And in this video, if you stay with me to the end, I truly believe God is about to give you clarity and strategy for what you've been believing Him for. And you might even realize that the thing you've been chasing is already here. It was already yours the whole time, because the reality is most of us are doing everything else trying to become successful. We're grinding, we're networking, we're looking for opportunities, we're waiting on prophetic words, we're trying to hear God's voice, but God already gave us the blueprint and we're missing it. And it's simply in Joshua chapter 1. Here, just look at this. God tells Joshua, every place that the sole of your foot will tread upon, I've given you. Not I will give you. He said, I have given you. But do you actually believe that? Because if you really believe that, it would change how you move. Then he goes further and starts describing the land. And what you realize is this, that the land is already occupied. So in other words, the thing God promised you is already being held by someone else, but it's still yours. Stop looking for vacant spaces. Stop looking for something that's untouched. Stop looking for things that haven't been touched, because God gave you land that has already been cultivated. It's been prepared. So when you step into it, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting with something that's already been taken care of and already been worked. But here's where it gets real. God says, no man shall be able to stand before you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I'll be with you. I'll never leave you. I'll never forsake you. And it simply means this: there will be opposition. There will be people in the land. There will be resistance. You've got to understand this. But the presence of opposition is not a sign that it's not yours. The presence of opposition actually is a confirmation that it is. The enemy always fights the hardest when he's about to be pushed out. So if you've been feeling resistance, pushback, frustration, that might not be a sign to stop. As a matter of fact, it's not. That simply might be a sign that you're on the right track, that this is exactly where you're supposed to be. Now watch this. God gives Joshua the actual blueprint. He says, be strong and very courageous, and observe to do according to all of the law. He said, don't turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may prosper wherever you go. And this is where a lot of us miss it. Catch this. Because what you would think God would say is this. He would say, Joshua, listen for my voice. Wait for a sign. Get a prophetic word. But no, that's not what he said. He said, follow what's already written. Follow the word. Then he says it again in verse 8. He says it like this: this book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. That is the blueprint. He said, then you will make your way prosperous. Then you will have good success. Not Google, not social media, not ChatGPT, not even just how hard you work by yourself. Those things are good, right? But not in and of themselves. But they are not the source. Only when you meditate in the word day and night to hear from God, to get direction, to know what to do, then you will prosper. Then you will have good success. It is absolutely clear. And I love this part because God keeps it real. He keeps saying, be strong and very courageous. Peep this, child of God, which means simply this: it takes strength and courage just to follow the word, just to follow what God says, because there's going to be moments where what God says doesn't match what you see. You need to just come into agreement with that now. There are going to be moments where following his word puts you against the majority. There are going to be moments where fear tries to creep in and make you back off, but you cannot back off. It should make you go harder. That's why he keeps saying, be strong and be courageous. And then he ends it with this, and I need you to catch this right here. This is the culmination. He says, have I not commanded you? Be strong and of a good courage. Don't be afraid, neither be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you everywhere you go. And this right here changes everything, because here's the revelation. Because yes, if God told you to go somewhere, he already went before you, right? But even deeper than that, catch this part right here. Even if you're sitting there wondering, what if I didn't hear God right? What if that wasn't God? What if it was just me? What if I make the wrong move? Catch this. He's still with you. He didn't say, I'll go wherever you go when you make the right decision. He said, I'll go. The Lord your God goes wherever you go, which means even if you mess up, because fear's trying to hold you back, make you think, what if it's the wrong thing? Even if you take the wrong turn, God is still able to turn that thing around, catch me, child of God, and work it for your good. That removes all fear. That removes all pressure. That gives you a whole new level of peace. My goodness. It should charge you to move forward. So what does this actually mean? Number one, catch this and write these down. These are important. God's promises are real and they are already mine. Write that in the chat. They're already mine. Number two, if I meditate on his word night and day and actually follow it, success and prosperity are inevitable. Number three, because God is with me wherever I go, I can move boldly. I can move courageously. And even if I make a mistake, he's still with me and able to turn that thing around. So stop chasing everything else that looks good. Get back to the word, child of God. Stand on the word. Meditate on the word. Stay in the word. Come on, move on the word, because if you do, hear me and hear me clearly, success is not a possibility. Prosperity is not a possibility. It is inevitable. And if this hits you, can you just do this? I want you to go ahead and comment, I receive, in all caps, and send this to somebody who's been stressing out about their future, whether it's you, a friend, whatever the case may be, because God already gave the blueprint. Glory to God. Now it's time for us to simply follow it. Hey, I really appreciate this. I hope this encouraged y'all. Until we meet again, y'all keep simply believing God.